So guys, I got my first sous vide. It's by Anova, and this is from my dearest friend Matt. Got it for Christmas. I'm really excited to cook with it. Sous vide means under vacuum, similar to the terms of sous chef, that means under chef. So I'm gonna try to cook something, and you guys can follow it step by step with me. So I just want to see what's in this box before we start. It's a nice manual. Welcome to the future of cooking. And here is this beautiful piece of equipment. Not too big, really not heavy, really light actually. So let's see. We're gonna go to the grocery store and see what we can make. So I just got back from the grocery store and I found everything I wanted. A little background, I live in Astoria, which I will be moving out shortly. But we have a wonderful trade fair market that's 24 hours, a wonderful vegetable market a couple steps away that's 24 hours. So today I'm going to go with a garlic and herb, rosemary and thyme specifically, sous vide pork chop, bone in, and then I'm going to do a shaved Brussels sprout apple salad. And then to plate my pork chop with, I'm going to make a parsnip truffle puree. And lastly, a glass of wine with cooking is always wonderful. I got a simple Cabernet here from Paso Roble. This is Bluetooth controlled. I could control it from my cell phone. I had to connect it to my Wi-Fi and everything. It's really cool. Right now, this is set at 140 degrees Fahrenheit. This is supposed to be the perfect temperature for a bone-in pork chop. And the app is amazing because they have so many recipes that they share. People in the community of Anova share their own personal recipes as well with pictures. So it's really cool. Right now, this is already starting my 1 hour timer once it goes on to 140. So now the temperature is building up right now. So this is really cool because it would alert me on my phone when my food is done. I'm not quite there with bagging up my pork chop in the Ziploc bag and vacuum sealing it, but I'm just testing it out, see what it's about. What a world we live in. Technology is amazing. I have my buddy Google. Hey Google, can you play me Khalid Saturday Night? I don't think he could hear me. Hey Google, can you play Saturday Night by Khalid?
Saturday Nights by Khalid, sure. Playing on Spotify.
So, this is my Saturday night. Alright, on to the next step. So for my pork chop, it's bone in. It's going to be about 1.5 inches. Herbs are thyme and rosemary. I got about 3 garlic cloves. I like my food garlicky, so if you don't need to use garlic. And everybody always says salt your food very generously. I'm specifically using sea salt and some coarse black pepper. Get it on both sides. And then some fresh extra olive oil, virgin olive oil. So I bought 2 bags of Ziploc size. One is a quart size. I believe that's too small. The other size is a gallon freezer slider. So I think hefty wins. I'm gonna go with this one. Put it right in here. My rosemary, my thyme, and my 3 mashed up garlics. I forgot to smash that before, so just did a little smashing right on this little table. So what you have to do is squeeze out all the air. Got this thing for my vacuum sealer for my clothes. I'm gonna try it out. Nope, it doesn't work. But there's always a way. I'm just gonna roll it up and take all the air out. I mean, you can buy a vacuum sealer, and I do have a vacuum sealer, but I don't have the right bag size, so this is the issue. But I think I did pretty good. It's pretty sealed tight, and that's all about you need. All right, so I'm gonna go drop this into the sous vide and start my timer for my 1 hour. So I just dropped my pork chop in. I'm gonna clip this with little mini clothes hanger clips. It's really like an arts and craft thing. And then I'm just gonna let it sit there for an hour. My hour timer will start as soon as it hits 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll get an alert on my phone. Ooh, hot. So my timer started. Every YouTube video I watched yesterday was like, you drop the bag in and then you just walk away and have a great time. But I really think that means in that 1 hour period, you got to start prepping all the rest of your meal, the things that will complement your dish. So I'm going to make a parsnip truffle butter puree. First I'm going to steam it, then I'm going to parboil it in a little bit of chicken broth, and then I'm going to put it in a NutriBullet and blend it. Vegetable purees are a nice complement to any dish. Very simple to do. If you have like a NutriBullet, you throw all the ingredients in there and you just blend it. That's about it. The chicken broth is about half the size that the parsnips are in. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of truffle butter in and a dash of truffle sea salt. This chicken broth is not salted, so salt to flavor, guys. This is the outcome of my puree. It is perfect consistency for me. If you want a little bit waterier or a little bit thicker, put a little less chicken broth or a little bit more chicken broth. I actually added another tablespoon of truffle butter because I love truffle flavor. So personal preferences, you adjust to your flavor buds. I'm going to make a shaved Brussels sprout salad. I got these really cute mini apples. They're like so small. It's so cute. But Brussels sprouts are mini cabbages, so I think they work perfectly together. I'm gonna toast these almonds up, and I'm gonna thinly slice these Brussels sprouts, make little thin slices of these apple. It'll be a nice crunch comparison with everything. And then additional to that, I'm going to make a apple cider mustard vinaigrette and shave some fresh aged pecorino on top of it. I think it'll be really good, guys. So my salad is coming together. Here are the toasted almonds. They're cooling on the side, so I'm just gonna let them sit there before I put it on the salad. There's some fresh grated pecorino. And then for our dressing, what I'm going to use is raw apple cider. I got some old style coarse grain mustard. I got the coarse grain mustard because it has great flavor and I like the texture of it. And I got some Argentinian honey. This stuff is really good for you. All of this over here is actually really good for your health as well. So I'm gonna make a dressing with the raw apple cider vinegar, the Argentinian honey, fresh lemons, the coarse grained mustard, and lastly, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. That's about it. I just want to show you guys, it is true. You drop the bag in, you leave it in for 1 hour, you could prep everything, and hey, have time left over. 11 minutes, and then we'll do a quick pan sear on this frying pan of the pork chop, and we'll be ready for dinner. My sous vide is ready. Now I'm heating up my frying pan. I'm gonna get really hot, drop some olive oil in it, and pan sear my pork chop. So this is done. Take a look at it. It is fully cooked. see that the color has changed from the raw pork. All right, I'm gonna take it out of the bag. Guys, take a look. This smells so good. I'm getting the frying pan really hot right now, so I could do a quick couple minute pan sear on each side and my dish will be ready. Pan looks pretty hot. I'm gonna put it down. Oh yeah. We'll let this cook now. So the pork chop is seared on both sides, about a minute and a half, 2 minutes each to make it nice and golden brown. Look how perfectly cooked it is. I roasted the garlic and rosemary with it, so it gets a little burnt. I actually like burnt garlic. So in this time, I'm going to plate my plate with some parsnip puree. Very easy method of plating. Put some puree down, as much as you like. You know, with a little rubber spatula, just go like this. Bam, looks professional. Then, on top of it, I'm gonna put some salad on it, right about here. I already dressed this, by the way. And then, I'm going to put this pork chip right over here. Put a little piece of burnt garlic. Let's get a piece of rosemary on top. And lastly, I'm gonna garnish it for one more thing. Hold on. All right, this is it. A little balsamic glaze drizzle. Got a lot of elements here. We got sweet, sour, salty, savory. It's gonna be a good dish. I'm gonna taste it and I'll let you guys know how it is. Guys, this pork chop came out so perfect. It's not dried at all. Oh my God, delicious. Happy eating, guys. Bye. So final words for my first vlog. Sous videing is very easy, but vlogging is so hard. How does one person do this by themselves? Cooking, cleaning, doing dishes. And filming. Filming is the hardest part because your camera's falling down by itself constantly and you're like, what the heck? I had a perfect moment there and I wasn't even recording. But I might try to do this here and there, but I definitely need to find a stand, maybe better camera lighting and a bigger kitchen. So stay tuned, guys.